I discovered the coolest thing you can do with plates, and this was $5. You're gonna need this. Let's do it. I have big plans for this. I had to get some little tools. This is a little tough. So I'm gonna add this. And now it's actually flattening. That worked really good. I have these tools too, which make me feel like I'm performing surgery. All right, I have a vision for this. This is my first time using this, so I'm really excited. This is so intense. I'm just gonna draw straight into this. I made a leaf and I made a mushroom. I have this frog on my deck that I named 𝐸𝐶𝐭, and this is him. So now I'm gonna stick this in. I'm keeping the tongue. All right, you gotta see this. This is my little snaily. So cute. The cutest. I'm about to show you my whole squad. I'm just sticking them on parchment. Last one, let me show you. Seriously, they're the cutest. This is a little gnome home with the world's smallest doorknob. We have a strawberry. This is a little tree stump, an acorn, a leaf, 𝐸𝐶𝐭, and a gnome, obviously. A mushroom, a 3-leaf clover. Look how cute these are. I just love all of them. I set this to 275. You probably can't even see that. And now my friends are going in. Bye. All right, I don't want these to get crispy, so I'm taking them out. And they look so good. Now I got a bunch of paint, and I'm picking really woodsy, cutesy colors. I let these cool down and now they're hard. They set perfect. I'm starting with the leaf. Can't really mess up a leaf. That looks good. Okay, the leaf came out so good, but the best so far is by far 𝐸𝐶𝐭. Let me show you how these turned out. Literally so cute. So now we need to add a glaze, and I'm just brushing that right in. All right, now just let this gloss fully dry. All right, now we're ready for my plate. I feel like it needs a little color. So I'm just adding some paint to the rim, just something dainty and cute. And I'm just gonna glaze the rim and just paint that in. I measured and I'm drawing a dot in the center. And now come with me. I took this outside. I put a sponge on a drill, and this is a special bit. My fiance destroyed this mat with the lawnmower. So now it's for crafting. All right, let's do it. And now check it out. Perfect hole. Here's my hole, and you'll just need this, which works on everything. I'm just gluing these guys right to my plate. I'm starting with these 4 first because it'll help me fill in easier. Let me show you. It's so much easier now to evenly space these. Last step here, I'm sticking this through the hole, and now I have hands. I'm just putting these on. It's so cute. And now you have to see this. This is so cute. I feel like this clock is just my little gnome's world right here. So everything he used to build his house, obviously wood, lots of foliage, and then his little woodland friends and his favorite food. Just a little fairy cutesy vibe to give my house a little whimsy. I absolutely love this. And then if you need this little clock piece to stay in here a little bit more secure, it'll all depend on the size of your plate. I just added a piece of duct tape to the back because no one's gonna see this, ever. I just love this. Love, love, love. So whimsical. I think I have the perfect spot for it. This will definitely live right on my countertop, right next to my oven, so that when I'm baking, I know how long things have been in the oven. Like if it's a couple minutes past gnome or 2 minutes to snail, this is how I will be timing my bakes now. 1 minute to frog. All of my little friends came out so cute. I love the gnome home. I had to have a shamrock. Love the snail. Obviously the gnome. It's just so cute. Let me know what you think. Hope you like it.